Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the London Silver Bullet for Friday, November 24th, day after Thanksgiving, so it's a holiday. So let's turn on the Kraken Silver Bullet indicator and let's look at see what happens with the Asia range right here. Okay, just going to zoom out a little bit. Okay, so we see that Asia low has been taken, obviously. Asia high is still has liquidity above it, right? And we strolled back through. We've taken out yesterday's low, which was a holiday. So, and we've taken out some of these here as well. So that's what we've taken down here. All right, so now we're looking for a reversal to go along. And where do we target? Asia high, right? You got failure swings here, a failure swing here, some failure swings here. So we have some market structure to go off of. Okay. I'd be needing this swing high to be broken because that's the swing high that created the low. So I'd be wanting that to be broken. That's what I'd be looking for. Okay, there you go. That broke it. Like I said, we don't need a body close above. We just need price to trade through to break it. And ICT says you don't need a candle close. So is it preferred? Sure, but is it required? No. And these lines, it's live price action going on right now. So when I'm making this video, so forget about those lines in the background you see. All right, so what do we see? Well, we have an order block right here. This would be a breaker block, but you can even say this is a breaker block too. Low, high, lower low. You know, so you can use any of those. I'll use a breaker block for now. If it trades back into it, we'll buy an order. Okay, the mean threshold. That's pretty cool. Let's buy one there. Let's put our stop. Let's put our position on first. Let's put our stop right there. What are we targeting? Asia high. Okay. All right. So I can come back over here and let's just see what happens. And I'm going to guess 60% is probably right in here. Right on here. So when I come up here, I'll move my stop to break even. Here we'll just like that. Okay, you know what? We're going to move our stop to break even. All right. All right. Since this is starting to retrace, how far can it retrace? Well, let's pull our fib. I'm pulling my fib from this swing high, low to this swing high. Here's equilibrium. Here's optimal trade entry. What do we have in optimal trade entry? We have a fair value gap right there. Okay. Hey, why didn't you use this swing high or swing low? Why didn't you use this swing low? Well, this has a few candles here. That's a swing low that started the run up here. So I'm using this one. That's how I pulled it. Let's see if we get another one into that, I'll buy another contract. So let's just look at something. So let's use this swing high for a second. Where'd it go down to? Optional trade entry as it starts to retrace. That's cool, right? Where'd it go up to? This fair value gap right here. It was definitely back. It went back up into a premium, into a fair value gap before it started going back down. So it's cool. See price action doing that. All right, come on, give me my entry. Come on. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna buy another one there. Position goes still to the Asia highs. We're still targeting an Asia high right here, Asia high. And our stop goes there. So now we have to move this stop to right there. Once we clear this high, I'll move my stop up here. Break even. All right, we're going to this mean threshold or consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, and then we're going to start counting PD rays here next. So we've got a volume imbalance, a fair value gap, a volume imbalance, a fair value gap. So now we should be here. So just to show you, we have a volume imbalance right here, fair value gap right here, a volume imbalance. That's 3. Technically should be right here. Another fair value gap. I'll throw the 2 volume imbalances together usually and use 2 fair value gaps and 1 or 2 volume imbalances for my 3 PD rays, because volume imbalances can be really close together, and so I like to have at least 2 fair value gaps if I'm going to do it. So it's right there for now. Then we create another fair value gap. See, we just created another fair value gap, so now I'm moving it up right at the bottom of this for volume imbalance. You see it? Fair value gap, volume balance, fair value gap, volume balance. That one right here. Right, and if I lose, I'm going to get $595. I'm fine with that. That's cool. One PD raise violated. And went back up. Okay, I can deal with that. All right, so fair value gap, order block, fair value gap. Let's move it up some more. Let's move it up to right here. Propulsion block. We can count this as propulsion block. So I'm just not using those for my stuff here. We're so close. All right, we're so close to the top, so I'm moving this up to, there's the order block, propulsion block. Let's go to the top of this propulsion block here. No, let's go to the top of the order block. We'll go to the top of the order block. I don't like everything's overlapping, so there's not a whole lot of really good PD rays that I like to use right there. So the order block's pretty strong, so Still $866 I'll take. Okay, there you go. All right. So I just want to show you, well, we'll go over this in a second. All right, so let's take off the long positions. All right, we came to the 3 o'clock hour and we saw that the Asia low has been ran and a few other yesterday's major swing lows were taken here. We took out a lot of liquidity. So we're looking for a market structure shift. We marked this as our what we wanted to see as a market structure shift, and it broke that there. So we look left. We have a order block right here. We can mark a few other PD arrays, mitigation blocks right here, but we have an order block right here that's really close. So price came into it, hit the mean threshold of the order block, and so we got in right there. Took our trade. We were targeting the Asia high, right? Price came up, had optimal trade entry to right here. We got in another trade off fair value gap and took our trade. We did use the 3 PD array rule to manage our stop, so we can trail our stop going up, making sure that we had enough room for price to retrace a little bit. You know, didn't want to have it too tight, but we did tighten it up as we got closer to our target. And then it hit our target, the Asia high. Okay, so that was your 2 silver bullet trade setups for London on Friday, November 24th, using the Kraken Silver Bullet Pro indicator.